You know that person in the group who barely says anything? The one who sits there, nodding, listening, while everyone else fills the air with words. Maybe you've been told to speak up more, or asked, "Why are you so quiet?" Yeah, that person isn't empty-headed or disengaged. They're processing something the loud ones are missing. If you're someone who chooses your words carefully, who'd rather listen than perform, welcome. You're about to feel very seen. And today we're breaking down the psychology of quiet people. The ones society calls shy or awkward, but neuroscience calls something else entirely. Here's the thing. Loud doesn't mean smart, and quiet doesn't mean empty. Psychologists have identified what they call high cognitive processors. These are people whose brains are constantly analyzing, filtering, and evaluating before they speak. While extroverts think out loud, using conversation to form ideas, quiet people think first, then speak. It's not a lack of thoughts. It's an abundance of them. Research on verbal processing styles shows that some brains are wired for internal dialogue rather than external performance. They're not silent because they have nothing to say. They're silent because they're saying everything to themselves first. But there's more going on than just thinking styles. Quiet people often have what neuroscientists call heightened self-monitoring. Their brains are constantly scanning how their words will land, how others will react, what the consequences might be. It's not insecurity, it's hyper-awareness. And here's something wild. Studies show that people who speak less actually retain more information from conversations. They're not just quiet, they're absorbing everything. The tone shifts, the body language, the subtext everyone else is too busy talking to notice. While others are waiting for their turn to speak, quiet people are actually listening. And that makes them dangerous in the best way. Now let's be real. Society rewards the loud, the confident presenter, the charismatic networker, the person who dominates the meeting. We're told that silence is weakness, that if you're not speaking, you're not leading. But what if your power isn't in filling the room, but in reading it? What if the most intelligent thing you can do is wait, watch, and choose your moment? That's not passivity, that's strategy. The world mistakes your silence for absence, but you're gathering data they don't even know exists. Now some people are quiet for a different reason. Social anxiety that convinces them their voice doesn't matter. Past experiences that taught them speaking up leads to rejection or shame. And for them, silence becomes a shield, not a choice. So it's worth asking yourself, are you quiet because your mind is full, or because fear has made you small? Because one is strength, the other is survival mode. And knowing the difference changes everything. But for those who are naturally quiet, who speak when they have something worth saying, you're not missing the trait everyone thinks makes you successful. You're just playing a different game. You notice the things loud people miss. The shift in someone's tone that reveals the truth. The moment when the room needs silence more than noise. The perfect sentence that cuts through all the clutter. Hit subscribe if this is you. Psychologists call this communication selectivity. You don't waste words because you understand their weight. Every sentence you speak has been curated, edited, refined. And when you finally do talk, people actually listen. So if you're someone who gets talked over in groups, who takes hours to respond to texts because you're crafting the perfect reply, who'd rather say nothing than say something meaningless, you're not broken or boring. You're just built for precision over performance, for meaning over noise. Your silence isn't empty. It's full of everything you've decided isn't worth cheapening with careless words. Tell me, are you the quiet one, or do you think we're all just overthinking everything? And if you want to understand the psychology behind why quiet people make everyone uncomfortable, the next video is going to explain what most people are too afraid to admit. Click the subscribe button. You'll see why your silence has more power than you think.